Or those, if you watch hot water boil, it'll take forever.
Hey, nice pot. Is it?
This is actually my favorite pot.
Yeah, and how long ago did we get it?
I don't remember.
This is the
years ago.
Yeah.
However, I had bought it with like air miles points.
I don't know. Did they have air miles in the US? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Hey, but did you see all the patina in there?
I'm getting started because it's getting hot. I will talk after I get all my ingredients in.
Okay.
Okay, no, we're not.
Okay, let's catch up.
All right. I have 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
First of all, what are we doing?
Oh.
Getting ahead of ourselves.
All right. We are making bouillabaisse on the stovetop. Now I have another bouillabaisse recipe that is available up here. And that was done in the Instant Pot. But I just want to show you how easy it is to do on the stovetop as well. So I'm going to get started because my oil's getting hot.
Yeah.
So I've got 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And I have my pot on medium heat. I'm adding 2 leeks chopped. 4. Okay. And then I have 4 stalks of celery sliced or chopped. And 1 onion also sliced. And they're all about equal size. Makes everything cook evenly. The garlic I will add after. Oh, it smells good already. Alright, this is a little bit different from the previous recipe for bouillabaisse because I couldn't find fennel. So I substituted with an extra leek and celery instead. I'm going to add some fennel seeds. Oh, I wonder if I should do that now. No, I'll just saute the vegetables first. And this will take about 10 minutes to cook down. And it would have been the same on the Instant Pot as well. So it was such a pleasure meeting some of you at the meetup I had this morning and last Wednesday. We met up to sell some cookbooks and to meet some people locally. And it was just such a great time getting to know some people that have been following the channel for a while, but also some friends came out, so that was fun, especially those that we hadn't seen in a really long time as well.
Yeah, so thanks guys.
Yeah, it was such a joy to meet you.
I think we should just do more of them.
We should take this on the road.
Yeah. What do you guys think? Let us
know in the comments below. One of the reasons why I am making this on the stovetop and to show you how easy it is to do is because I don't want people to just rely on their Instant Pot to make everything. When I got my Instant Pot about 3.5 years ago, I was using it for everything, and it was because it was fun. It was something new. I was enjoying just making different things in it to see what I can do. And then there was a recall, and I was without a pot for, I don't know, a number of weeks. And during that time, I realized that I had lost some confidence in cooking on the stovetop, and that kind of irked me. And so I just want to encourage everyone to, if you've been watching the channel for a while, you'll know that my belief is use the best tool that you can for the job. And the Instant Pot is a great tool. I love it a lot for my rice cooker and using it to pressure cook meats that are tough and making stews and soups and things like that. I think the Instant Pot is awesome for those things. But I want to encourage you to not lose your cooking skills and to learn new skills. Like the pressure cooker is great, but cooking on the stove is therapeutic for me, and it's enjoyable. And there are certain things that you can do on the stovetop that you can't do in the pressure cooker.
But doesn't apply to me though.
Well, it could. if you cooked more.
Do you want to eat? Do you want to eat well? That's the question.
Well, I don't want to be eating Spam all the time.
What's wrong with that?
I'm also going to add my garlic now. One of the reasons why I add garlic later is because I find that garlic tends to burn quickly, and when I add it with everything else, it seems to burn quickly, so I just add it later. So 2 cloves of garlic. I'm just going to cook that for another 30 seconds or so, just to get the garlic cooked. And I'm going to turn off the heat. In the other recipe I used a whole can of tomatoes, but I have these fresh tomatoes that need to be used up, so I'm just going to use them. I have 5 here. It doesn't equal a can, but I am using what I have, which is what I'm a firm believer of, using what you have. And if you have to substitute, just substitute with things. So I've added my tomatoes, and I'm going to use 3 peels of orange zest. So I'm just using a potato peeler or vegetable peeler, and we're just going to take 3 strips. So I'm going to add a teaspoon of fennel seed. Fennel is fennel.
You're a cheater.
Fucked. All right. Oh, my saffron. This is my expensive saffron. Hey, I have to say, we were down in the States a couple of weeks ago. I found saffron at Trader Joe's. It was so cheap. It was like $5 or $6 for about the same amount that I would get here for $15.
So what you're saying is that you'll want to be making more trips to Trader Joe's in Washington?
No, I picked up a bottle just in case. So I'm just using a large pinch. It's about half a teaspoon. And I'm just going to rub it a little bit in my fingers. We're adding it just to break up the pieces. And I have 4 cups of vegetable stock here. We're going to heat that up, and we're going to bring it to a simmer and simmer that for half an hour. Oh, a bay leaf. I need a bay leaf. Oh, I'm out of bay leaves.
Okay. Then
no bay leaf.
No bay leaf.
All right.
Sometimes you improvise, and sometimes you just don't have it.
All right. Bring it to a simmer, letting it simmer for half an hour. All right, starting to simmer. See? I'm going to put the lid on, and we'll let that simmer for half an hour.
Oh, that smells fantastic.
Yeah, it does smell really good. I'm just going to bump up the heat just a little bit to medium-low. Maybe a little bit higher. And I'm cutting up my fish. I have about 2.5 pounds of wild cod. I'm just going to cut up into large chunks. Adding that to the bouillabaisse. I'm using a package of frozen mussels that have already been cooked, and the package said to cook them for 4 minutes. So all the rest of my other seafood needs to be cooked for 4 minutes. So I'm just going to put them in at the same time.
Wait, did you say they were pre-cooked?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're just warming them up then? Or
well, they're frozen, so they still have, so they need to be heated up. And I have 12 prawns. So that was a pound of mussels. I have 12 prawns. I'm just going to give this a stir and let it cook for 4 minutes. See, the broth is still simmering. Seafood is almost cooked. And I'm going to add a pound of crab meat. I just get this crab meat at Costco. It's really great. It's already cooked, so I don't have to worry about it cooking through. And you have like these huge pieces of leg. Look at that.
And most importantly, you don't have to de-shell it.
Yeah. We're just going to heat this through. So another 2 minutes and dinner will be served. I'm also using mussels instead of scallops in this recipe, but you can use pretty much whatever seafood you'd like. All right, now it's time for...
Woohoo! The taste. Yeah, smells so good.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Salt and pepper. Do you need salt and pepper?
I'll add pepper to this afterwards, but I gotta say that the broth on its own is super flavorful.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
That seafood is infused in there. Super good, super good.
Okay.
Can't wait to get some bread in there. Woo! The fish is not overdone. Oh boy, this is so flavorful.
So that's good. It's flavorful even though we didn't do it in the Instant Pot.
Yeah.
We cooked it for 30 minutes on simmer and it still infused all those flavors that we added at the beginning.
I don't remember what the Instant Pot Bouillabaisse tasted like, but hey, you can do it on the stovetop, so you don't need an appliance to get it done.
Perfect.
Mmm.
All right,
So
we're all
good.
starving.
Woo! I'm just gonna keep on eating.
Okay, if you're wondering what this thing is, when we moved in here, we didn't know, and actually we still don't know. It's kind of like a weird dimmer,
It's a light dimmer.
light dimmer between the bank of
Fluorescent lights that we have
fluorescent
going on
bulbs
in the
above.
kitchen.
It's bizarre. This
It
is
is very
an old
bizarre.
building. Okay,
Yep.
let's
All
get
right.
back on track here.
So I just want to encourage everyone to hone their cooking skills. Don't just rely on an appliance to do the work for you. There are certain things that you can do on a stovetop that you can't really do with a pressure cooker or the electric pressure cooker. But there's lots that you can. So I just want to encourage you to either hone your skills, build new skills, but don't forget how to cook on the stovetop.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
Mhm.
If you like this video, please click the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Share this video if you found it helpful and worth sharing. And what else? Come find me on Facebook and Instagram. Till next time, be simple, ordinary, and joyful.